Hello, it's Al here. Today I'm going to talk to you about social selling. If you have never heard of social selling before, pay attention. Complete game changer for you. So, what is it? Social selling is indirectly uh, having conversations with someone that might lead to a sale, a partnership, but not in a direct fashion. What do I mean by indirectly? So, right now, if you comment on someone's post, you are social selling. If you do that consistently, you are consistently engaging with that person and starting a conversation with them. The numbers actually speak for themselves. They are 5 times more inclined to then engage back in conversation with you if you approach them through a social selling strategy versus a direct, I need to have a conversation with you. Why does that matter now? It matters now because there's just so much noise. And with all of these agents and bots and all kinds of stuff out there, I think personally for me, I have not blocked as much people as I've blocked on a daily basis, just with all the noise that's out there and these direct, hard selling of things. And social selling doesn't have to be financial transaction, right? Social selling, I do a lot of social selling to our Gleek community and the mentors and experts by engaging with them. That way they feel seen and heard. They engage more with, our dashboards, with our community, with each other. Social selling, I do a lot of social selling with a lot of you here. So most of you might have gotten a comment from me, and immediately, I can guarantee it. About 30% of you respond right back to me. And, it might be you are from some different version of my life, and you're like, Sal, how have you been? For those of you who we might be in the middle of doing a business or some kind of deal and it went dry, you all respond back to me, go, hey, let's jump on a call again. So it really works. And here's the reason why. There's science behind it, right? There's three, behavioral science mechanisms that are at play when you're social selling. One is reciprocity. Your parents used to say, do unto others as you want do unto you. If I'm nice to you, you feel obligated. That's just how we're wired, to be nice back to me. And, if I'm consistent in it, you also will be consistent in it with me. So that's one. It's called reciprocity bias. The second is known as identity, right? So you see someone commenting on something and immediately you're like, I like that person's quality of thought. Like, I think that same way, or I think different. And let me reach out to them, right? So identity in social selling is really important. And the third part is social proof. So if you, and this is two-sided. If you comment on someone's post, they have no one else commenting on it. You just actually boosted their status, particularly if you have social capital, and vice versa. If they have very active and they have an audience that you're interested in knowing, and you say something interesting, they will follow on and look at your profile and end up reaching out and contacting with you. Why does any of this matter in terms of Gleek, our community as a service platform with our experts, mentors, and coaches? 75% of Gleek's business comes from our own community because we have community members with extremely high social capital, right? But here's the thing with social capital. If social capital is dormant, meaning you've reached the highest levels in your career, but you're not active, social selling is kind of like the fuel to make the car go every day. Then what's the point of having that social capital? So in order to keep our own community engaged and active, with the Gleek social selling agent, I'll tell you guys all about that some point this week. I engage in social selling. I don't think there's a single community member who does not feel they personally know me. And it's not because I've met any of them. It's not because I've spoken to any of them. It is purely social selling that has reduced the proximity between myself and somebody else in the community. The second reason why is because mentors and our experts play such a key part of our business. When I elevate their social capital, I also elevate the entire community and Gleek benefits from that. So, for any of you who has an ecosystem or a community and you're looking to figure out ways to supercharge it, social selling is the way to go. Reach out to me. Have a great day. Bye.